Internet, and welcome to this week's episode of CNN10. Today we'll be recapping our fight with Britain and how we gained our independence. Let's get right into it. Hello everybody, I'm here with King George III. How are we feeling today?
Good. How are you?
Feeling great.
Nice.
I'm gonna ask you a couple questions, okay?
Yeah.
What were some of the laws and rules you had for the colonies?
Each colony had its own government, but overall, I was in control of them. They had to pay taxes on things like simple things like tea, right? Yeah, ungrateful in my opinion. They also had to let our soldiers sleep in their homes.
Next time, don't touch me. Anyway, second question. Why did the colonies want independence in your opinion?
In my opinion,
Appreciate it.
okay. The colonists grew unhappy with our conditions. They wanted the self-government and no taxes. They were useless anyways. Britain's still better.
I don't think so. But it's alright. Well, thank you for your time, Your Highness. Now that the colonists have freedom, they have to figure out how they will build our new nation, and we are excited to see where this goes. Sounds like tea to me. I get it. We're going to talk about westward expansion and how it made an impact on the Native American communities. It has led to a significant amount of loss of land, cultural suppression, and violence. Many Native Americans were forcibly relocated and their ways of life were disrupted. We're going to interview a Native American and see how this has affected them. Welcome back. Here we are with the Native American. How are you feeling today?
Bad.
Oh, that sucks. Anyway, I'm going to ask you a couple questions, okay?
Yeah.
How did the westward expansion affect the Native Americans?
It affected us badly due to the fact that we had to make way for the American settlers, and it impacted us because of the fact that we had to lose all of our crops, and we had to we also catch diseases.
Damn, that's crazy. What were the consequences of the Trail of Tears and other forced relocation?
We were forced to move our lands, and due to that, thousands of Native Americans had died, and we were exposed to a lot of diseases.
It sucks, man, honestly. Overall, this was a very sad situation. I hope it gets better. Hot quiz, hot shot. Which was the last state to abolish slavery? New York or Texas? If you guessed Texas, you are correct. Our closing topic, we're going to talk about slavery and what abolitionists did to stop it. We will also talk about reform movements and what changes that they have brought along. Slavery was when African Americans were treated like property by white Americans in the South due to their skin color. They were forced to work in plantations and work without any say in whatsoever. They had to abide by their owner and stay in the plantation. If they were found to ever try and escape from their respective owners, they would face punishment. Reform movements were aimed to bring about change in society. One of the more well-known reform movements is known as abolition, which was people who helped the fight against slavery. That wraps up this episode for the CNN10. Thank you for tuning around and sticking. We got some special shout outs for everybody. Thank you, Cedar Creek High School in Egg Harbor City. We see you, pirates.
Arr.
That's all for today. See you next time on CNN10.